Okay, here we go. Welcome, everybody. We're going to start, and we might have some friends coming in. We usually do. We start by singing how great it is that it's Shabbat and that we're all here together. So we sing a little bit of Psalm 133. Hine ma tov, how good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day.
How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
how good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day.
how good it is.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, and we all sing. Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey! Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. What day is it? It is Friday. It is Friday.
National Friday.
But it's also it's Shabbat. 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 What do we do on Shabbat?
What do we do on Shabbat?
Lots of stuff.
We
Light the candles, do 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 do. Light the candles, do 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 do. Light the candles, do 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 do. Light the candles. What else do we do? Eat the challah, do 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 do. Eat the challah, do 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 do. Eat the challah, do 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 do. Eat the challah. Maybe one more.
drink the
Juice.
Drink the juice, do 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 do. Drink the juice, do 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 do. Drink the juice, do 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 do. Drink the juice
Because it's
Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat, do 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 do. It's Shabbat.
If it's Shabbat and you know it, we should clap our hands. If it's Shabbat and you know it, clap your hands. If it's Shabbat and you know it, clap your hands. If it's Shabbat and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's Shabbat and you know it, clap your hands. If it's Shabbat and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If it's Shabbat and you know it, stomp your feet. If it's Shabbat and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's Shabbat and you know it, stomp your feet.
Stomp, stomp.
If it's Shabbat and you know it, spin around or turn. If it's Shabbat and you know it, turn around. Whoa! If it's Shabbat and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's Shabbat and you know it, turn around. And you know what? We do turn around for a special prayer called the Baruch Hu. Can we all say Baruch Hu? And we can stand up if you'd like. Oh, I know. There is something for you, Ari. We do have something for you there. Is it a water bottle? We have it. Okay. Ready? First we'll march.
March.
Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la.
We're gonna bend.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Ba-da-bum-bum Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. And since we're already standing, what comes next? A very special prayer that means listen or hear. And it starts with shh, which is kind of funny that something that means hear or listen starts with a shh. Ready? We all take a deep breath together.
Come sing.
And we sing
Come sing the
Shema.
Come sing Shema. No?
Anyone want to sing Shema up here with the microphone?
Come on. Come on,
Go
Ari.
ahead,
Come right
Ari.
here. We're gonna share the mic right here, buddy. Ari, right here, buddy. Right here.
There you go, buddy.
Ready?
All right. All of our friends are going to lead us in.
Right here, sweetie. Right here, honey. Right here, Elise. Right here. See? Ready?
Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Kivod Ma'otav Le'olam va'ed.
Yasher koach,
Beautiful
friends. Good
job.
job. Good job. All right. He can play that drum during.
Yeah, he's ready for Mitzvah Mocha.
Micha, micha, mocha. Micha, micha, mocha. Micha, micha, mocha. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tahilot osef ele, Nora tahilot osef ele. Sing it, Micha, micha mocha. Sing, Micha, micha mocha. Two more times. Micha, micha mocha. Micha, Okay, we have a very good job. We have some leaders here today.
Yes.
Okay. We have a story that Rebbitzin Meg is going to read for us.
Now listen to a story.
And it's about a very special person who comes from our most special book. Does anyone know what our most special book is in Judaism? That's a hard question. What is our most special book? I'll give you a hint. It lives in there.
Ooh, it lives in there. Starts with Torah.
That's right, the Torah. Yay!
Nice job.
We learn about a very important person, and we don't always hear about this person. And he builds. He's a builder. And he likes to build beautiful things. And we're going to hear about someone named Betzalel. Betzalel. Can we all say Betzalel?
Betzalel.
And his name means something like in the shadow of God. That we all live in the shadow of God. But as Rebbitzin Meg is going to show us, we all can be a little bit like Betzalel if we notice the beautiful things around us. So I'm going to hand it over to Rebbitzin Meg.
I'll sit up here. Hi, friends.
Do you need my
No,
mic?
I'm good. Alrighty. We're going to read a story today called The World Needs Beautiful Things by Leah Rachel Berkowitz, illustrated by Danielle Fabry. And then we get to go make our own beautiful things box.
Ooh.
The world needs beautiful things. From the time he was a little boy, Betzalel loved to collect things. His eyes were drawn to shiny stones and colored strings, and even a bug if it had shiny, shimmering green wings. Bezalel brought each treasure home to his beautiful things box. Look at the box. Bezalel and the rest of the Israelites were slaves in Egypt. The taskmasters grew angry when Bezalel dropped bricks into the mud to pick up a scaly piece of skin shed by a snake. "Stop that!" his friends shouted. "You'll get us in trouble. Besides, you don't need all those stone strings and bug wings." Bezalel just smiled. Each of these things is beautiful in its own way, and the world needs beautiful things. Bezalel never stopped searching for beauty and color. When his life felt gray, he took out his beautiful things box and he pressed smooth stones to his cheek and wrapped colorful strings around his fingers, forgetting for a moment that he was a slave. One day, Bezalel heard amazing news. Pharaoh was allowing the slaves to go free, but they would have to leave Egypt immediately. The Israelites hurried to pack for their journey. Bezalel's parents begged him to leave the beautiful things box behind. "We can only take what we can carry," said his father. "You don't need all those stones, strings, and bug wings." But Bezalel insisted, "Each of these things is beautiful, and the world needs beautiful things." Beautiful things. Bezalel saw many beautiful things as the Israelites left Egypt, the bright full moon lighting their path, walls of water on either side of them as they crossed the Red Sea, pillars of fire and cloud that guided them to their journey. But things were too big for the beautiful things box. They were too big. They couldn't fit inside the box. So what do you think that Bezalel did? What do you think he did if they're too big? What's he going to do? He tried to collect them. He had to collect them in his mind. your mind and your brain. You have to think about those memories and things that you experience. So he found so many beautiful things, so many things that he couldn't put in his beautiful things box. Stop grabbing things out of the sand, moaned his parents. You don't need more stones or strings or bug wings. But Bezalel gripped his beautiful things box and kept walking. One day, God called to Moses, the leader of the Israelites. I want you to build a Mishkan, a place for me to dwell when I visit the Israelites, a home. God told Moses, it will be like a beautiful room in your house for a special guest. Moses was flustered. Where are we supposed to find what we need to build your house, God? We left Egypt with nothing and we're in the middle of the desert. The Israelites can bring me gifts, God said, gold, silver, and copper, strings of blue, purple, and red. What if they don't have anything beautiful? Moses asked. Everyone can find something if they know where to look, God promised. The Israelites surrounded Moses as he came down from the mountain. What does God want? They asked. God wants us to build a house out of beautiful things, said Moses, and there was silence. How could they build a house for God with only what they had carried? Oh, I have a string. I have a string. Do you have a string?
What's a string?
A string is like a piece of yarn or fabric from your clothes. You all have string. Exactly, you have string when you make bracelets, like friendship bracelets. I have string, said a small voice. Everyone turned to look at Bezalel, stepped forward, clutching his beautiful things box. I have red and blue and purple. What color does God want? What color do you think God wants, Lena? You think purple?
Yeah, I think yellow, like
Look at this. Look at all of the beautiful things he laid out from his beautiful strings, or from his beautiful box. So many strings and so many beautiful things. Then something strange happened. The Israelites began to see blossoms poking out of the prickly cacti and the twisty olive trees at the feet of forbidding mountains. They started their own beautiful things boxes, and they brought them to Bezalel. Moses ran to tell God, "You were right. We found so many beautiful things. Who taught them about the beautiful things?" Yes, who taught them about the beautiful things box? What was his name? Do you remember? Bezalel. God looked at Bezalel, who was arranging stones by color and shape. "Bezalel," said God, "you will design the Mishkan." And Bezalel's heart pounded. "Me?" "Yes," said God, "you love beautiful things and you found them in Egypt. You found them in the desert. You will build my dwelling place because I love beautiful things." So Bezalel described the beautiful images he saw in his mind, and together he and the other Israelites sketched his plans in the sand. Then they started building the materials they'd collected. Wood from the desert trees, animal skins dyed bright colors, and bits of metal from rings and belt buckles. Belt buckles. Belt buckles. And when the Mishkan was complete, they wove tapestries and made lamps, crushed olives, and mixed spices for incense. And Bezalel smiled at the finished Mishkan. It was the most beautiful, biggest, beautiful things box ever. So pretty.
All right.
So this is a beautiful things box. This is Bezalel's beautiful things box. He collected so many beautiful things on his journey. We're going to make a beautiful things box
Yes, we are.
when we go into the social hall next.
So Bezalel was a builder who built God's beautiful things box too, which is called the Mishkan. Can everyone say Mishkan?
Mishkan.
Yes. So, and this week in the Torah, we read about building the Mishkan, which was a sanctuary that the Jews had in the desert. But you know what was really cool about this sanctuary? It moved. It went with the people of Israel, the Jewish people. Wherever they went, they would pack it all up and they would carry it with them.
Like a camper van.
And God would dwell among them in their holy Mishkan or tabernacle. It's like a big tent with
Or a
lots
big
of
camper
special things inside of it. I'm sure it was very heavy. It took many people to carry it. Very many people to carry it. So the Mishkan was built by Bezalel, but you know who brought Bezalel everything he needed to build it?
Who?
Everybody. And
they
they
worked
gave
together.
so much. They gave so much. They were so kind and they shared all of their things that they had too much. Can you imagine what would happen if everybody gave and shared so much?
It would be a beautiful world. It is a beautiful world, though,
It
Rabbi
is.
Josh.
Absolutely. And we're going to sing Oseh Shalom before we go into the
Okay.
social hall to make our own boxes of
Can you help
beautiful
us sing?
things.
Can you help us sing?
This is a very popular one, you guys, so if you don't know it yet, you will by Hirsch. Okay. Oseh Shalom Bimromah, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromah, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, V'imru Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Good job.
Beautiful.
Who wants to go and make a beautiful things box, just like Bezalel?
Yeah, me. I want to make a beautiful things
So let's
box.
all meet us friends in the social hall. We'll say Kiddush
Kiddush and
over
mo-
the grape juice
Yeah.
and the motzi over the
The
challah,
challah.
and then we will be builders like Bezalel.
Yes. Good job. Nice job, Jackson.